guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. What's going on, guys? Glad to have you here talking some Raid today. It's going to be a good video because we're talking about one of my favorite champs out there. It's actually Nogdar the Headhunter. Now, I want to kind of do videos like this taking, I don't know if it's it's an unpopular opinion, or at least it's a not very widely held opinion, and kind of make my best case to you guys. And you can be the judge and jury and let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. So the first thing I want to talk about is my low-key favorite nuker, Nogdar the Headhunter. Now, listen, I love this dude, but more than just me loving this champion, I truly feel like he is, and I'm going to say this, and 90% of you guys are good, 95, 99? 99.5?
We do not seek conflict.
Are going to disagree with me, but I think he is a top tier PvP nuker inside Raid Shadow Legends. I'm talking top tier. I think he's one of the most misunderstood, and I don't know, like, it happens with champions in this game that get buffs, especially two big buffs. People just kind of don't recognize, or they don't give, enough respect to the buffs and the power of the champion. They don't try him out. They don't pull him from the vault. I don't know what it is, but he got two massive buffs, and I truly think he's one of the best in the game. It's not just because of his damage, it's because of his entire kit and how unbelievably strong and unique he is.
You were a very good secret agent, really.
So without further ado, I want to jump into this dude's kit, and I want to talk about what he used to do, and then what he does now, and then we're going to take him right into the arena. We're in Platinum Arena. Live Arena is not open right now, but we're in Plat. We're going to have some fun with 3 different Nogdar the Headhunter teams, and you guys, again, can be the judge at the end of this video. So his base attack is really good, almost 1,700 base attack. His multipliers aren't bad either. He has a 3.3 on his A1, which is nice, hard hitting. He has a 3.2 on his AoE on the A2, which, again, really not that crazy, frankly, but he can still do some amazing things, which we're going to talk about. On his A1 ability, he heals himself and then grants an extra turn if the attack kills an enemy, which is nice with that 3.3 multiplier. On the A2, Gore Feast. It's an AoE attack. After attacking, he's sacrificing 50% of his max HP, and then he's placing continuous heal buffs on all allies for 2 turns. The HP sacrifice will even happen if it kills himself, okay? So this ability used to be a 2 continuous heals on himself, not on all allies. So now he's kind of a quasi nuker healer for your team, which is kind of nice, right? Now, the HP sacrifice is so important. We want this dude to HP sacrifice with this ability because look at his A3, Last Rites. This is one of the more powerful and underrated abilities in the game. I'll repeat, one of the most underrated and powerful abilities in the game. Why? Because it does not require accuracy, and it cannot be blocked with block buffs or anything like that. It's a straight up sacrifice 50% of this champion's max HP, and then equalizes HP levels with the target enemy, okay? So let's put this into context here. Let's say the other team goes first and he gets nuked and he's down to around 70% HP after that first nuke. He sacrificed 50% additional HP, so now my man's just sitting there with 30% HP left, okay, after the sacrifice. You can choose anybody on the enemy team, doesn't matter who it is. They could be in full stone skin, it doesn't matter. UDK, full stone skin with 1000 resist, Mithrala. You target them, and all of a sudden, they're at 30% HP, and Nogdar's at full HP. Even if the other team doesn't go first, at least he's going to have 50% HP because he's sacrificing it beforehand. So why is this so valuable? It's because of the the first big buff on this dude. They added grants an extra turn. You guys know that's a magical phrase in Raid Shadow Legends. So after the extra turn, we come in here with the AoE, okay? And what does this do? Well, it goes in there and kills whoever you just traded HP with. Again, so let's just say they have a super tanky Siphi on their team. You sacrifice 50% HP, all of a sudden Siphi is down to 50% HP, you get the extra turn, and boom, you kill her.
Low battery. Please recharge.
Because it's much easier to kill an enemy when they're 50% HP or less, okay? So it's a really magical ability, but then the most recent buff on this dude is what took him from, okay, Ash, this is all cool, you're making a great case for Nogdar, like, awesome, but he's still not an S tier nuker, dude. Get out of here, right? No, no, no. Everything we talked about so far was just Nogdar before or after the first buff. They really just absolutely annihilated every competition out there for Nogdar when they went in and they buffed his passive Headsman Return. Revives his champion with 50% HP and a full turn meter when dead if 3 or more allies are alive. So what does this mean? It used to be a 50% turn meter. 50% to full, I mean, smart, savvy viewers out there know that's a big deal, but it might not. It's easy to overlook, I feel like, because 50% is still nice. It's cool. It's the ability is still the same, but a full turn meter absolutely is a game changer. Because that means every time he's dying, let's put it this way. Let's say my Nogdar the Headhunter is stunned, or let's just say he's petrified. He's got decreased speed, he's got provoke, he's got hex, he's a shell of himself, decreased defense, decreased attack, right? Mitigating his damage and everything. He's dead in the water. He's no good to us, right? He's got maybe a 30% turn meter and then the enemy comes in and they kill him. Well, he comes back not only with a full turn meter, but obviously without any of those debuffs.
Ooh, somebody stop me.
So in a way, it's like a full cleanse and a full turn meter boost, and he just keeps coming back and back and back because it's a 1-turn cooldown. It's something really annoying and really magical, and you put all that together, he's right up there, in my opinion, with Sun Wukong, who is really one of the most formidable and powerful arena nukers, and frankly, most used, not just because he was free, that's a factor, but because he's really freaking good. But Nogdar is in that same category. Different kits, different reasons. There's no sheep debuff, there's no stealing buffs, but his synergy between coming back to life and doing insane damage and taking extra turns and not needing accuracy to swap HP levels, that makes him just really freaking good. So let me show you my Nogdar the Headhunter, guys. Was that a good little stump speech for Nogdar? I should go campaigning door to door for this dude.
Hello, Mr. Jacobs.
So we put him in Savage and Cruel, right? More attack, more ignore defense. Sign me up, right? We built him to be a typical arena nuker. We did want to build a little bit of speed on him, so we got it in the banner, but I don't have speed boots on this guy because guess what? I mean, in a weird way, not that his speed doesn't matter, it's nice to have, but he's dying so flippin' much, and he's just coming back to life with a full turn meter anyway, you know? So he's one of those rare nukers that you can definitely get by putting attack percentage on the boots on this dude because speed is not as essential as it is on 90, you know, on the as the other nukers, excuse me. Crit damage with crit damage on the amulet. I'm trying to min-max this guy. As you guys can see, I have good gear, good stats. Yeah, the whole 9. Guilty as charged. Attack on the ring. We have crit damage on the... Any of you guys have this problem, by the way? Check this out. Okay. So crit damage, look at this. Look at this piece right here. Look at my, I have this on both my accessories and on my artifacts. I always run out of the stupid, what are these? The lessers, the greaters. I run out of the greaters. I got plenty of superiors, I got plenty of lessers, and I even try to farm specific stages just to get me more greaters, and I inevitably always run out of those first. Anybody with me there? What is your experience like when it comes to, you know, your oils and potions or whatever the heck they're called on the accessories? Anyway, I digress. Crit damage on the gauntlets. We have attack percentage on the chest. As I mentioned, attack percentage on the boots as well. In terms of, I don't even have, I do have him empowered, which is great. I don't have any blessings on this dude. If I did, I would probably go with Soul Reap. I'd probably go with Soul Reap. I'm a fan. Attack, crit damage, you name it, and then the Reaper and True Fear and all that other stuff, right? I do have a typical arena nuker build on this dude. I went defense and offense. It came down, picked up a Helm Smasher, Ruthless Ambush, Bring It Down. I do have Opportunist. I might go Cycle of Violence on this dude. I think the synergy between just getting more cooldowns and taking the extra turns already built into his kit is pretty powerful, but it's fine with Opportunist. Opportunist as well. Those are the masteries. That's the build. Let's go ahead and go into battle here. As I mentioned, guys, I do have 3 teams. Oh, and by the way, if you missed the raid promo code, it's I Love Raid. New promo code, I Love Raid, new as of like 3 days ago or whatever. I'm trying to upload promo codes, but I'm trying to make sure that I always do it on my Raid Shadow Legends promo code YouTube channel, starting like yesterday.
Another one?
but yeah, you can check that out if you want to. All right, so we're in Platinum, as I said, guys. Let's just go in the first team here. This is like a super tanky team, so not really, you know, whatever. I have 3 teams for you guys. I have my favorite team. You guys already know it. It's Sun Wukong, it's Heffrak and Stone Skin, it's Nogdar, it's Cardinal and Stone Skin. We'll use that team last. I have a kind of a meta go first team and a meta go second team with him. I have Gottfried, Brassclad, and Cardial, as well as Duchess on my go second team. And then I have a Cardial and Arbiter with Yumeko on my go first team. So let me show off the go first team first here, and you'll see how it is. Now, one thing on Nogdar is I feel like a mistake on building this dude is to like go absolutely overboard, feeling like you can't have any support around him on the team just because we want him to die to get that full turn meter.
Mr. Lonely, I have nobody.
You know, some of you guys might not feel that way, but it's something that I've seen other people like just build, like only go first team is basically thinking that, nah, he doesn't really fit on a go second team. I'm going to use him on a go first team. But nah, you can build him on a go second team, absolutely, as long as the other 3 champions are super tanky, and he's not, he's still going to die. He's pretty squishy no matter what. So check this out. With Mithrala, we have what, a 230 accuracy on Nogdar or something like that. Mithrala, I'm sure she has 1,000 resistance or whatever, right? And just to show that it can't be resisted, here we go, boom, and there it is, right? So we get the extra turn, and guess who we're definitely going to kill? Mithrala, because we just stole half of her HP. Look at the health there. It's not looking so good. It's okay. He can't die now, but I mean, you saw, this is a very tanky team. Obviously not like a real arena team, but super tanky, high resist, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, man. Nogdar laughs at that. Let me go ahead and do we'll stick with the go first for a couple more battles, and then we'll switch to the go second and then the fun team as well. So here's this team. They have a Lydia. So last time I did a video with a team like this, you were like, yeah, or a couple of you guys in the comments, I mentioned this before, and no hate, I love comments like this, just thinking about, okay, what could counter this though, Ash, you know? But a lot of you guys were like, yeah,
Until you go against Lydia, then what are you gonna do with a team like this, Ash?
and the answer is, it's almost, it doesn't matter, man. I have Revive on Death on Cardial, I have a Reviver on the team, he'll revive himself, so like, sure, she'll block 1 revive, but I have revives all over the place, it's not that big of a deal. So who do I want to target first? I might as well go against their Reviver. So I have an ally attack starting things out, which is really nice to give Nogdar the increased crit damage out the gate there. You could run like a Fat Man in a role like this. Farrakhan the Fat would be just fine as well. The reason I love Cardial so much, and obviously he's a freaking beast of a champion, like no brainer, obviously Ash, you love him. But the reason I love him so much is because he also has a cleanse in there as well. So if the other team goes first, or if I get CC, like this is the case right now, I won't really have to worry about anything. He can just cleanse everything and I'll be good to go. So anyway, who do I want to steal? Hopefully the fear. Is it a fear or true fear on him right now? It is a fear. Good. So who do I want to try to steal health from? Well, let's go against Lydia herself, right? And we get, look at that. Now we get the extra turn. And now she's dead. Oh, he just got killed. Oh, it got denied, but it's okay. I have a reviver on the team. And guess what? If you kill him again, he's going to revive himself, and there she is. Lydia doesn't mean anything, right? You guys get how powerful this dude is. He just keeps coming back to life. He just keeps coming back to life. I mean, you can't get rid of him. So there he goes, a hard-hitting A1. There you go, boom. Remember, he kills somebody with his A1. He's going to go ahead and get that extra turn. Isn't that nice? Let's go against this team here, and then let's go against one more go first team, then we'll switch it to a go second, and then we'll actually, let's go, go second next, then we'll do the fun team. All right, so here we go. Who do you want to kill first? Let's go ahead and kill The only bad thing about Nogdar is against Rotos. Obviously, it's a negative affinity matchup, and he only has a single target hitter on his A1. So we're just going to go ahead and go in here against Sify.
Everyone wants to kill me, and I don't know what to do.
And we kill Sify.
You killed my girlfriend.
No big deal. So, how do we mitigate the fact that we can't double hit Rotos? Well, how about we steal half of his HP, right? Then we come in here and we nuke, and now he's dead. And game over. So, like, come on, man. This dude's a monster. People are sleeping on Nogdar. I see a lot of people running. I'm not going to name any names, but a lot of nukers out there who I think that Nogdar's quite a bit better than. But I feel like it's, again, one of those moves that, you know, to a much lesser extent, because I don't think these champions are quite as good as Nogdar in the specific, you know, in one area of the game as Nogdar is in the arena. But I feel the same way to some extent about an Errol, about a Vergamkar, about a Tila Gormain, about a Vlad the Nightborn. These are all champions that received big buffs. And I just feel like the community is perpetually slow at reacting to these buffs, right? At really respecting how powerful these, look at that. He just switched HP, take the extra turn. He burns through UDK in a second. That A3 is so freaking good, swapping HP like that. It's ridiculous. All right, let's go against this freaking team. I mean, this is intimidating AF. You think I'm bad here? Look at my man. So we're gonna go with a go second team. The only issue here is that I don't think I can beat this team no matter what I do with these teams that I have assembled. But you know what? I never shy away from a difficult encounter, guys. We're gonna go for it. All right, so they go first. They're going to shut down all of my skills, which sucks. I'm going to get that block damage from Godfried Gebrassklad, excuse me if I can speak. What I really need to go against a team like this, because I'm going to get burned so badly by this dude right here, Jirgid, and I don't think I'm going to be able to really recover. Let's see. This is so far so good, I would say. Just, you know, there's not much I still feel a little bit helpless here. All right, so we can't even revive. We're one turn away from a revive. Oh, do I want to use the A2? I think I do. All right, one turn away from the revival. I keep Duchess alive, but barely here. Barely. As long as she goes before Jirgid, we have a shot here. Let's try to kill Jirgid and just get him out of there for a second. Now let's take one of their revivers. So in this case, it's going to be Sify, hoping that Arbiter doesn't have it on cooldown right now. Ah, she does. Guys, we almost pulled off the coolest move, right? I thought we were going to come from behind against this OP team, but Yumeko comes in there and does her thing, and Jirgid ends it. But we were very close there, weren't we, guys? Ooh, that was so close, man. But you guys saw even the promise of what he can do against that team. Let's go with the cheese team and just see how we do. Problem is this Yumeko, I really feel like I need to like put an Iglesia Soul Guide or something like that to combat her on this team. But again, I don't know about you guys, but I always find it fun to try teams that are very, very challenging, you know? Okay, so Sun Wukong dies. Totally cool. He comes back to life. Now everybody's dead. Not so cool because Cardinal fell asleep. Sun Wukong is awake, but it doesn't really matter. We need Sun Wukong to go. Nah. What a bummer. What a bummer. Let's try one more time with the cheese. One more time with the cheese. I felt like we got maybe a little unlucky there. But if not, we'll move on after this. We'll move on. All right. So again, they go, they increase our cooldowns, they kill Sun Wukong. Hefrak doesn't kill that time. That's going to hurt us. But at least this time we'll be able to revive everybody, hopefully. Come on, can we get a turn here? They're fast. That team is fast, man.
I can't move.
Oh, I forgot Yumeko put me on cooldown. Let's just see if I can get through here. Jirgid's going to come in with the... Okay, let's just see. Let's just see here. That's cool. I like that Sun Wukong just keeps coming back to life. It's great because it distracts from Cardinal here. Even if they keep putting her on cooldown, it's fine as long as we can keep our guy alive for a little bit. Oh, man, he switched targets. What a son of a jackal. You're not supposed to be that smart, Jirigid. All right, so, hey, at least we tried. Let's move it along here. Let's go with the same fun team here before we go back to the go second. Against this OP Taurus and Marichka, Lady Kimmy, and everybody else in the world team, right? All right, so here we go. They come in, they nuke our two dead people, for lack of a better word. Gonna come in here, steal all those buffs. And then Nogdar, who do you want to... You know what? Let's go and steal with Duchess, so that way we can come in and boom, kill almost everybody. Let's go ahead here and buff up and take down Taurus. Now, I mean, this is an OP team that we're facing here, guys. You know, like, this is a really freaking strong team, you know, and made it look super, super easy, you know. I almost regret attacking that team so many times in a row. Not because you know me, I always share my losses and stuff here, but like, I just feel so strongly that a stupid, cheesy team like this can take down almost all the OP teams out there that I...
Oh yeah, Jack Lime? When I'm done with you, my mom's gonna pick me up.
You know, well, whatever. So let's come in here and try to steal some of this stuff. At least put block buffs on Siffy. He dies, but guess what? Hefrak goes in. He's back to life. He comes in here. Who do we want to steal HP from? Let's steal it from one of their other revivers, Mighty Uko. Look at his health right now. It's pretty bad. We might be able to break through this. No, okay. That's maybe getting a little bit too whatever, bold, greedy. All right, so what is increased defense? Who do we want to... Yeah, sure. Let's just Mending Touch. Why not? Let's Mending Touch on Hefrak. Sure. So everybody has block damage. There's no reason to go in with an extra turn ability or anything like that from Hefrak right now. Let's just wait for a second here. Let's go ahead and turn... Oh, we could probably take a turn away, at least from Rhodos, by turning him into a sheep. We actually want Nogdar to die right here, and he doesn't, man. Oh, just clinging on to life. We'd rather have... There we go. So now he comes back.
And thus now will I sleep.
Full turn meter. He does get put to sleep, which is unfortunate by a Siffy, but we do have redemption up right now for Cardinal. Let's go in there and poke around a little bit. Let's come in here and try to steal some buffs from everybody. We take down one of their revivers. Now we can come in with Hefrak, self-buff him, come in and pound everybody into the ground. And again, it's GG, game over with this team. I mean, so incredibly powerful. He comes back in, he's dead, he comes back, he's back alive, he goes in A1, he would have gotten an extra turn if they were still alive, excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and go against this team here. They've got a Tormund, they've got a... So this is kind of annoying, the fact that they have a Ramen 2 Drake's Blood. Let's see how we do against them. We have the Go Second version with Gottfried Brassclad. I do have Gottfried in an awkward bolster set because it's supposed to be a Go Second team after all. This is why I love Cardio. I could use like a Sky Touch Shaman in a similar type of role. I go in here with the Cleanse, the Revive on Death, and the block debuffs. So now everybody's looking really good here. Get everybody nice and buffed up. It's almost our turn. Let's go. Yeah, let's land some stuns here. Why not, right? So now we're stunning everybody with Gottfried. I think that Gottfried Brassclad, guys, in case I'm sure you already picked up on this. Let's steal Ramen 2s, come in here, kill everybody, and it's basically game over. Guys, I could do this for hours, man.
Anybody think that's a bad idea?
I could play Nogdar the Headhunter in the arena for days, for hours, forever, man. He's so fun. Hopefully you guys are believers now. Had a lot of fun with this video if you couldn't tell. Much love, guys. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. And as always, take care, guys.